Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Soulfax. You're watching me, Soulfax here. I just swallowed my name, and you're watching me attempt to cast Starcraft 2. Now we have a Terran versus Zerg on Ohana here. This is becoming my least favorite map because it's so hard to actually defend, and the rush distance is so small that you can get rushed very easily. And now, let's start introducing our players. Playing in the left-hand side corner, playing in the blue color, representing the race Terran, it is Cryon, Cryon. We're gonna call you Cryon, and playing cross position from him, playing the Zerg race in the red color, it is Team EchO's Crowbar. Yay, another Team Echo replay here. And yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna be showing you replays from Team Echo on a more regular basis here because I have some association with them. I will not be disclosing that yet at this point in time. So we see no early pull from Crowbar, and that is very, I wouldn't say unusual, but that is very unlucky for me. I want to cast a game with like a 6 pull. I haven't actually ever seen a 6 pull. People don't do that because it's easy to defend against it, because in lower leagues where I play, you just simply wall off and you're very safe against a 6 pull, even though a 6 pull could hit by now, and his opponent has not walled off yet, but well, what am I saying? And now we see a normal play from Cryon here, going for a barracks on that 12 supply here, actually 13 supply, but that's not late, just because this SCV needs time to get there. And yeah, 12 supply, and going in for, oh, I see a very, let me click that guy, where is it? Yeah, for an expansion right after that SCV is a tell-off here, and oh, trying to get that natural here. Trying that natural, the SCV is being a little bit pesky here. He might not be able to do it just yet here. He's really just denying it efficiently here. He's banking a lot of minerals. And oh, there's a spawning pool, so Crowbar is actually managing. Oh, nice block off here by Cryon here. Great play. I mean, and he decides to check out the main base. So this is actually a good play from Crowbar here, because in the meantime, because he couldn't get that base on couldn't get that expansion of the natural, he decided to go for a spawning pool, and that is actually a good transition here. Usually players either go to turret base, but the problem with Ohana is turret base is blocked off by those rocks, so you can't get there very fast. You need to first break those rocks before you want to take the turret base, because you can get harassed very effectively here. And what do we see from Terran player? He's going for a command center here on the low ground, so one racks expand, very normal heal, walling off completely, only one marine at the field at this point in time, which is kind of unusual. You want to have at least 2 marines on the field, because one probe can sneak in and you can give away all of your things that you're doing. Going for double gases, I believe. One gas going down, the second one is not yet going down for whatever reason, and there it is, go down. So double gases followed up by followed that one racks expand here. Probably gonna go for 2 more racks here, or we'll see. Actually, I don't know if is he gonna maybe decide to transition into a mech play here. We will see. And now this hatchery is gonna be finishing from Crowbar in just a second here. The spawning pool is down. Queen first, going to the natural. It's gonna take his slow ass time here. I don't know what kind of logic it makes sense. It doesn't make sense to me that queens and actually Zerg units walk slower on creep. Try to poke in here, gets denied by 3 marines here. He's gonna see the expansion. He actually saw it with this overlord here, so it doesn't actually matter. Going for the orbital command on the command center on the natural very quickly here. A thing that I like to kind of postpone, just because you lose a lot of minerals, you can't put your barracks down. He's going for factory, so just a little bit. Oh man, it's okay timing for a reactor Hellion, but it is late. It is kind of late, but it's okay timing. And now we see both of these players are playing a very standard game here. Turret is going to be going down very soon for Crowbar here, I believe, using that extractor trick to get himself on a supply blocked. And it's probably gonna, nope, he's not gonna get it down anytime soon, I believe, because he has taken this destructible debris down, and yeah, he hasn't got any minerals banked up at this point in time, but he can get it banked up very easily here. We will see what actually happens. Nice creep strip from Crowbar actually here, getting a getting an overlord here to check that 4th base, has one here to check the 3rd base and the natural base at the same time. Great play from Crowbar here. He's positioning him amazingly here. He has seen that his opponent has not taken the gases on the natural here. Those 2 Hellions should be out anytime soon, so, and getting the tech lab on that barracks. We will see what he decides to do. Getting that 3rd command center here, that's a great play from our Terran player here, because you always want to get that 3rd command center early when you're playing against Zerg on such a small map where the rush distance is so small here. And on the other hand, this map is very easy to defend that turret base on. So we will see what happens. Getting down to the Zelnaga Tower will easily be able to take down those aliens here. But oh, he's gotten so much damage off with those Zerglings. They're almost taking out one Hellion there. A little misplaying from Cryan here, if I'm correct here. Oh, he decided not to take the stim, but he's going for that combat shield. What is he deciding to do? And now he's gonna try to get, he's gonna start working on those rocks at third base. Third base going down for Crowbar here. So I spoke too soon. So he is going for that early pre-10 minutes third base. So what's, well, it's not early. It's early for any other race except Zerg, but Zerg wants to be one base ahead of his opponent and going for that evolution chamber here. What is it? To complete the wall of double evolution chamber, excuse me. He's not researching anything, only getting 4 gas at this point in time. So see what he decides to do. He's not putting any buildings except that spawning pool down. He's preserving everything to go for his economy, trying to contain his opponents with those links, but I don't think he will be able to do it. There's 5 Hellions going down to this third base, probably be going down this, not 5 or 6 Hellions, excuse me, probably be going down to this third base at least to check it out. But this creep spread is actually very good. It's 8 minutes 30 into the game and he's got it almost to the first Zelnaga Tower here, and he will continue doing that. Those 2 proxy queens are doing a lot of work for him. The third hatchery is finally being finished. His opponent has not yet flown his orbital command to this third base. His opponent is actually not going for anything. He's going for bio, it seems, adding 2 more barracks and his 3 more barracks in his natural main, excuse me, here. And those aliens just standing out here in the middle, while his opponent is going for a baling nest here, as well as a, how do you call it here? What is this? It's a hatchery, yes, a hatchery, a micro hatchery here. So those bailings will be in the field in just a few seconds, trying to pick off a few creep tumors here. Gonna check out third base, but that queen is so exposed here, he might get taken down. That's gonna be not such a big of a blow. Nice micro with the Hellions here. Well, what else can you expect? There's only one queen, and now those Zerglings get in the base here. Oh, he takes down the queen. Nice play here, but he's gonna lose a lot of Hellions here if he doesn't micro this correctly. Great positioning from Cryan here to take down as many Zerglings as he can, and he's gonna clean this up completely. He can even attack the larvae here, and he might be able to do more damage, but he decides to push back because he doesn't have any defensive unit to accept this, and a few Marines in his base, while his opponent is going to centrifugal hooks, as well as 1-1 melee attack, so he will be going for that link bailing play here. I expect him to throw down a Spire anytime soon. Oh, there's the Spire. I didn't see it in the production tab, excuse me. And going for additional 2 gases on the third base here. So he will be using those gases for something, while his opponent is going for 3 more barracks here, while he floats that third over to the third base position here. So he will be playing bio. Did he put down the double engineering bay? Yes, double engineering bay researching 1-1 is stim. He hasn't researched stim. Oh my god, what a mistake from him. I think he overlooked that. If he doesn't start researching stim, he might be in a big trouble, because stim Marines do very well against those Zerglings here, and that is a big problem here. He's not taking his turn efficiently and fast enough. He does have some tanks on the field, but that's not going to be enough to protect against this. And Mutalisk on the field. This is a great play for Hardian here. I mean, excuse me, for Crowbar here, and that stim is still not getting researched. I don't know what Cryan is doing. He probably misclicked there to work on the combat shield instead of the stim pack. This is such a bad play from him. He has made a great transition into 1-1, into 2-2, excuse me, as well as weapons too. And now, this is gonna be devastating. Those how do you call them? Those Mutalisks will be devastating because his opponent doesn't have stim, and those Marines with stim are so slow they can't catch up to Mutalisks. They can't even stim in to help him. And now, finally, at the 12-minute mark, stim starts, and those Mutalisks are gonna hit way before the stim even begins to finishing here. Let's see where he decides to go with those Mutalisks here. And Crowbar is in a great position because he can harass constantly here. Those Marines can't get to that natural here or the main to protect him. And oh, there's so many things exposed here. There's only one missile turret in the main here, but a lot of barracks exposed, as well as a lot of add-ons. He needs to target those add-ons. He's going to be able to do a lot of damage to those add-ons. 1, maybe 2, maybe 3 are actually going to go down because his army is so slow. Look at this. His stim is not even ready. Those Marines will be able to repel a few of those Mutalisk here. He loses 1 Mutalisk, but he takes down 2 of those reactors here. He's gonna lose a few more. What is Crowbar doing? He needs to get out of there. That's a lot of units going in his way. Oh, does he get out of there? Yes, he does, because that's the lack of stim. If he had stim, he would be able to do more and more damage here, take out more Mutalisk. Ah, that is a really bad play from Cryan here. In the meantime, oh, a big Zergling counterattack on the turret here, trying to get in here, but he's not being able to do a lot of damage. There's 2 siege tanks here. He takes down 1, but there's that medevac trying to heal up those marines, and he's gonna be able to do a lot of damage actually here. All of those SCV gets cleaned up to the turret base, and now he's just gonna try to deny the turret base here as long as he can. In the meantime, he's working on 1 flyer attacks plus 1 carapace here. Oh, this is devastating. Those mutalisks are doing a lot of damage to everything, trying to take out a few supply depots, trying to take out this turret base. He might not be able to do it because there's a lot of marines here. Those marines still not have stem. Stem is very long away, and oh, so close, so close. If he got 5 more seconds, he would be able to do it. In the meantime, he took out those 2 supply depots at the center of the map. Fortunately, his opponent has a lot of supply depots here, so he did not get supply block. 2-2 is going to be finishing up for him. 20 more banelings will be coming on the field. Look at this, a lot of banelings on the center of the field, and his turret is completely exposed. He might be able to break through here, but a nice placement of those marines from Cryan here, placing them on the edge of the turret base, while in the meantime his main is protected with only one turret here. He could do more damage, Crowbar that is, if he attacks the main at this point in time. There's nothing to defend against this. He's sending all of his units to turret in the natural to rally to protect those workers here. Workers in the natural are not doing especially well. In the meantime, Crowbar is going for a 4th base on the left hand side here. A good play here from him because he needs to get that income up, as well as he went for a infestation pit going for Pathogen Glen, but another attack from Crowbar. He tried to get in his natural base. He will be attacking with the middles from the back. He is trying to take out a few workers here. He gets in the main. Oh my god, that's so many units in the main. That's so many banelings that he's going to be able to do a lot of damage. And oh, so reactors do go down. He needs to go for that mineral line of trees, or at least try to take that orbital command here. And he does exactly that, and he's doing so much damage here. In the meantime, he just needs to drone up and get more units on the field. He's making 56 lings at a time. This will get cleaned up, but at what cost? He lost so many add-ons here. He has only 2 barracks with reactors on them, I believe so, and he has only 2 factories on the field, and he even lost the add-on on that factories. He doesn't have any income at this point. Like, he's only mining efficiently of 2 bases and oversaturating that third base by quite a lot. Oh, he's not oversaturating, excuse me, oversaturating that base whatsoever. That's a big force of lings in the middle. 3-3 is not going to be enough to stop this. 3-3 is not going to be finished while they come here, trying to wall off again at this third base point here. But his opponent is so containing him so perfectly here. You usually see Zerg players tanking and twirling in his base before they get broodlords and infestors, but Crowbar is trying to take a different approach here, making his opponent stop at third base, and now Cryan is advancing out in the field with a lot of tanks and a lot of marines here, but still that's a big unit for Crowbar, and Crowbar doesn't need to lose those Zerglings. It's not gonna be a big deal because he got 2k minerals banked up, but I think that he's gonna fall back because those Zerglings, even though he can lose them, he doesn't need to lose them, and now Cryan needs to do a lot of damage here. If he doesn't do a lot of damage, he will certainly lose the game because he lost a lot of economy there and a lot of production in those reactors here. And now he's going for the fourth base. He can't see the fourth base. There's only 1 infestor on the field, 3 infestors, excuse me, on the field to stop it from this, and that's a big surround from Crowbar. He's gonna take out a lot of SCVs, a lot of marines, but that's a great split from Cryan here, defending all of those marines here. He's trying to pull back with the infestors. Great fungal on the marines. All of them survive. Such unfortunately for Crowbar here, he might lose this fourth base, but no, he reinforces from the what side of the map is that? South, and a big fungal on the marines. A lot of them will go down, and now he's just gonna surround them with the Zerglings. That's a great play from Crowbar here. The fungal growth coming in handy, extremely in handy, and he's taking even a 5th base on the right hand side here. 3-3 will be down for Cryan, as well as 3-3 is going up for our Zerg player here. Did he research Ultimate Cavern? No, he didn't research Great Aspire, so he probably won't be going for those Broodlords just yet, but that's a lot of 2-2 Zerglings. They will soon have 3-3 here. They might be able to break through here and attack the mineral line directly, but I don't think he wants to lose so many units here. He needs to expand to the 4th base here at the right side, or even here, because he doesn't have a lot of minerals at the 3rd base. The 2nd base is almost mined out. The main base is definitely mined out. 3-3 is finished here. He's working on 2 vehicle weapons, excuse me, here, and I don't think that he can do a lot here. He tried to drop this 4th base, 5th base, I believe. He didn't do a lot here. Let me see what happened there. No, he didn't kill a single. No, he did kill. What? No, he didn't kill a single worker. And now he's again pushing out to the Zenlaga Tower, trying to do that 4th base, but he doesn't know about 5th base. No, he knows a drop at the 5th base. He could not be able to take down a hatchery here, and a great pickup from him. In the meantime, he's advancing to the 4th base on the left side here, trying to take it down. He probably will be able to, because there's not a lot of units here, but he's retreating his units, Crowbars that is, and he managed to get in here. He won't be able to scout at those tanks trying to siege up here. Oh, that's gonna be so much damage to those Zerglings. He will be able to take him out, and those defenders need to run out here. One Ultralist gets away here. He needs to move him out of the way because he will be taking out that much DPS from those Marines nobody can take. And another drop at the main base here. He's gonna get cleaned up, trying to drop at the 5th base again, but that's a lot of units here for Crowbar here. He will be able to defend against this, but he's gonna lose so many drones here at the both of this sides here. He lost everything at this 5th base here while the opponent is pushing out. He's not taking his 4th base for whatever reason, and this is a really stale battle that Medevac needs to run out of energy sooner or later. And oh, finally, one Ultralist manages to take down this army, and now Crowbar is trying to go for a counterattack. He might be able to get in this turret base. There's not a lot of effect, and he gets in the turret base, and oh, he needs to surround this. If he gets the great surround, he will be able to take this all out and clean up this turret base, and he gets a good surround on those Marines, but those Marines have 3-3, and they take out those Zerglings so easily, and a big clash in the middle. Those Ultralists trying to take him out, but that's so many DPS from those tanks and from those Marines, but still, Ultralists have 3-3, and they're unstoppable when they have 3-3. His opponents really needs to work on those Marauders here, but the Ultralist switch was so unexpected. He doesn't have the Marauder production. He has, oh, he probably did expect it. He has 5 barracks with tech labs on them, so he will be producing mass Marauders at this point in time. And another drop coming from our Terran player here, probably going for that 5th base again. 4th base has not been rebuilt from Crowbar here. Both of this player have a little bit of income, but Cryan actually has more income than his opponent for whatever reason, because he's heavily oversaturated at this 3rd base here. Look at this. That's 5-6 more Hellions than Marines, Hellions, SCVs than he actually needs to have. And now this drop will hit this 5th base, but there's one Ultralist to defend against this. He might not be trying to hit the 5th base. No, he decides to go for the main, and there's nothing in the main to defend against this. There's nothing in the vicinity of the main. He's gonna be able to do a lot of damage. No, he decides to go for the 5th base here while the Ultralist is out of position. Oh, great play from Cryan, but Crowbar is not so easily fooled by that trickery here. And now this is gonna get cleaned up. Oh, probably gonna get cleaned up. He's doing a lot of AoE damage on those units here. No, he's gonna be able to take down the Ultralist here. What a great play from Cryan here. He's going to take down everything here at 5th base. No, a few Zerglings coming in to defend against this, and oh, pick up from Cryan here just in time to go for that main base, but oh, 2 Ultralists in the main base. This is gonna be catastrophic for Cryan. Losing that drop, not such a big deal, but it means that he didn't do a lot of damage to his opponent's economy, and his opponent's economy has, oh, he has so many units. He has 12 Ultralists here, while the opponent is still stuck on 3 base here. He has a nice army here. You see, army supply is very equal here, I believe. Yeah, army supply is kind of equal, favoring Cryan here, but that doesn't make a lot of sense because he doesn't have any bases here up, while his opponent is officially mining from 4 bases for quite a long time here. He's getting that 4 base up, putting 2 excuse me, 2 command centers here, and a big clash in the middle is probably going to get going down here. I don't think that Cryan wants to engage this, but a lot of things spaced up correctly. Excuse me, let me drink some water. Finally, we see those Broodlords on the field here, trying to snipe the 4th base here. He might be able to do it, and yes, he will be able to do it definitely if he decides to target fire. No, he doesn't decide to attack him. He decides to attack from the flank. A lot of Ultralists going down here. Oh, great play from Cryan here. He's such a great player. He's such a... Okay, I need to stop praising him. And this 5th goes down. Ah, yes, this 5th goes down. What a blow to Crowbar's economy. That 4th is on the way here. 4th is mining efficiently still, but his opponent has so many tanks and so many units. He has those Marauders as well as those Marines that they both have 3-3. He's working on vehicles, 3 weapon for those tanks, so when that finishes, he will be able to do more damage than he is doing on those Ultralists here. And on the other hand, the how do you call them? The Broodlords from Cryan are popping out here, and this is gonna be a slaughter on those Marauders. He's a great switch to Broodlords here. Great play from Crowbar. Nothing to defend against those units. He doesn't have a single Viking on the field. He probably will be producing them rapidly now. 2 Vikings at a time producing. That's not gonna be enough to stop those Broodlords. But the problem is Crowbar doesn't have enough economy. Doesn't have enough minerals here to produce more Broodlords. And now he's trying to snipe a few Broodlords. He's not doing very very well. He only has a few Marines on the field at this point in time. Now he needs to back off because those Broodlords are out of position. And oh, what a great fungal on those units. He's trying to engage here. He won't be able to do a lot because those Ultralisk and Broodlords will be able to snatch through this efficiently. And Veteran goes out as well as Fungus here. But that's a lot of tanks here actually. He needs to target fire those tanks, those Broodlords. And he cleans this up very efficiently. Another fungal going down to clean this up completely. And now we see only 18 Zerglings in production from Crowbar here. That's a little bit a small number here, and a big drop on the 5th base here. He will be able to take this 5th factory out. How many drones did he lose? How the hell did I miss this? He killed 40 drones in the course of this game, and now he's going for the main base here. There's only one Ultralisk here to defend against this and 2 Queens. He might be able to defend against this. I don't know how those Queens did not do transfuses. One of them gets taken out. No, a nice transfuse on the Queen here. They have one more transfuse. Oh, both of the Queen takes down. And what is he gonna do? He needs to retreat. And great play from Crowbar here. Now he can advance here. He might be able to snatch down this hatchery here, but no, Crowbar decides to pull back. And what is he doing? He's putting himself in a great position, but those 2 Broodlords, Ultralisk will be able to do a lot of them, and now he snatches up his forces here, going for the natural here. This is Cryan is really persistent here, trying to snipe how do you call it? The Greater Spire here, but he's not going to be able to do. That's a lot of forces here to defend against this, and now Crowbar is trying to rebuild this 4th base as well as this 5th base. Is not getting rebuilt yet, but probably will. Oh, poor Spar Crawler is gonna get killed here. And now Cryan has actually the advantage. He has the number advantage, the supply lead, as well as he's currently mining on more base than his opponent. But a big run by on the 3rd. He's going to be able to take a lot of damage, here, take a lot of SCVs out. And I think he's just simply trying to take down the 3rd base here. But that's a lot of Marines here going to support it. And a big fungal on the Marines. Oh my god, so much of them are going to go down if he manages to get one more fungal down. What a slaughter here from Crowbar here. He managed to take down both of these command centers here. Great play from Crowbar here. He's got a lot of Ultralisk on the field, and I don't think how Cryan can defend against this. He has Marines, he has Vikings, but that's just too many Broodlords and Infestors here at the field, and Infestors are just gonna win this match from him. Infestor Terran going down here, Vikings dropping on all sides. The last Viking just got down here, and Infestor still got a lot of energy to do Fungal Roads here, and oh, those Broodlords are just sniping those Marauders here. I don't know what Cryan is doing. He needs to pull back those Marauders because he doesn't have any anti-air here to finish off those Broodlords, and he's just making Marines here. But what a great switch from Crowbar here, going for that first Ultralisk, then going for the Broodlords, and his opponent is stuck on so many barracks here. Only 2 barracks with reactors on them, and only, I believe, 2 starports, or maybe 3 starports. Where's the 6th starport? Only 1 starport, so he cannot defend against this whatsoever, and he's amassing his forces in the middle here, going to replenish his bases here, making just workers this point in time, I believe, or he's transferring him from bases, and now he's just gonna scout out to see what his opponent is actually doing. Oh, he just misses this command center here, but his opponent has rebuilt his army. But look at this, he doesn't have any anti-air at this point in time. He's making only 1 Marine because he doesn't have any income. He's only 32 minerals here, while his opponent has some income, and more importantly, he has a big army here with a lot of those Infestors and Ultralisk here. He just needs to get some units here. And GG from our Terran player. Great game here. This really strained my throat. It definitely strained my throat. Oh, yes. A great play from Crowbar here, as well as a great play from a great game for Cryan here. He managed to do so damage with those drops, persistent drops, denying the 4th and the 5th. But unfortunately, Crowbar was great in switching his tech. He went for Ultralisk first and then for Broodlords, which is very efficient against Terran army, because as we all know, Marauders are so efficient against Ultralisk, but Marauders can't shoot up. So when he made a lot of Marauders here, he was stuck with so many barracks just producing Marauders, and he couldn't make a lot of Marines here. So a great game on both sides. Fortunately for Team Echo, Crowbar won. Yay! And okay, let's finish this cast up. Hope you enjoyed this cast. Until next time, guys, keep it steady and carry on.